Step by Step English Grammar 5th lesson we are going to study is lesson number 8. The topic is prefixes. Pages are page number 28 and 29. Open your books at page number 28. First of all, what a prefix is. Pre mean before and fix mean to fix something. To fix something before is prefix. Prefixes are the letters that are added before words, that are fixed before words. These letters are un, in, im, and many more like that. These letters that are added before words are called prefixes. When they are added to a word, they change the meanings of the word. We will see how we add prefix to words and how they change the meanings of the word. Look at the word true, which means something is correct. True means correct. We are adding prefix un to true. It becomes untrue, which means not correct. So the prefix un changes the meanings and makes it opposite. Un means opposite. Clockwise, anti-clockwise. The prefix is anti, which means against, opposite, not clockwise. Appear, disappear. Opposite of appear is disappear. Appear means something is visible. Disappear means something is not visible. Soluble, insoluble. Soluble is something that can be solved. Insoluble is that cannot be solved. Literate, illiterate. Literate mean educated. Illiterate mean uneducated. Ill is the prefix which means not, opposite or not. So you have understood that prefixes are added before words and they change meanings of the words. Some prefixes, like we have discussed already, they change the meanings and make the meanings opposite. They means not, like un means not, in means not, anti means not, dis and ill means not. Look at the exercise. Let us understand. In this exercise, we have the prefixes that means opposite. Un, in, im, dis, ill, and anti. Some words are given with prefixes are added to them, and some words are given we have to add prefixes by ourselves, like kind, unkind, happy. What is the prefix that we use with happy to make it negative? Unhappy. Interesting, uninteresting. Divisible, indivisible. Soluble, insoluble. Possible, impossible. Mobile, immobile. Perfect, imperfect. Trust, distrust. Arm, disarm. Legitimate, illegitimate. Literate, illiterate. Aging, anti-aging. Perspirant, antiperspirant. Solve this exercise on your books and also learn the words and their opposite words. Learn their spellings. Then practice exercise A, page number 28. All the prefixes do not mean opposite. They have different meanings and there are different prefixes as well. In this exercise A, we are given some prefixes and their meanings are also given, and we are also given one example of each, and we have to add one or two more examples of them. Prefix by means two. Bicycle, which has two tires. Bilingual, a person who can speak two languages. So one more example of by. X mean out of. Export, out of port, exterior, outside. Find one more example with the prefix x. Inter. It means between. Interval, intermission. Find one more example. Miss means wrong, misbehave, mismatch. Re, again. Replace, replay. Sub, it means under. Subway, subordinate. Find one more example with each prefix. Practice exercise B, page number 29. You are given some sentences. We have to add prefix to one word in each sentence to make the word opposite. So first we have to find the word to which we can add a prefix to make it opposite. The boys in this class are very obedient. So we can make obedient opposite of obedient with adding dis. Disobedient. Please lock the door. Lock is the word, we can make its opposite unlock. That is not locked. He was very patient with me. So you can find the opposite of patient in the exercise. Let us understand. You can write it here on your book. He said it was possible to fly. Opposite of possible. Find it in let us understand. He adopted the baby in a legal way. Opposite of legal is in exercise let us understand. Find it there and write it in this exercise B on your books. Then practice exercise C. We are given 4 words: postpone, unhappy, uninteresting, disloyalty. Postpone, post is prefix, un is prefix and unhappy, uninteresting, un is prefix, disloyalty, this is prefix. We have to add these words to the blanks given below. Number 1. I was bored listening to his rather dash story. His story was unhappy, so I was bored? No. His story was disloyalty? No. Postpone? No. His story was uninteresting, that's why I was bored. So the correct option is uninteresting. Fill it in your book. Since I cannot come back before Friday, please dash the meeting. I cannot come back before Friday, so there is a meeting. You can postpone the meeting. Dad looked very dash with my performance in the class, in the tests. So dad was, there are 2 options left, disloyalty and unhappy. Dad was unhappy with my performance in the test. Yes, he was unhappy. He was sacked for showing dash to his organization. Sacked, he was thrown out. He was terminated for showing disloyalty to his organization. So this was very easy lesson number 8, prefixes. Do it on your book and also do the practice. Then our next section is creative writing. We have to write essay on my childhood memory. To write about a childhood memory, you can write about your summer vacation, visit to any park, visit to a zoo, your birthday that you remember the most, your Eid holidays, or any wedding in your family, any visit to your relatives, or any good or bad memory from your childhood that you remember the most. So you can write about any memory. How to write the essay My Childhood Memory? First start with introductory paragraph. Then you will write about your memory and close the essay. You are given a sample essay. You can follow the same pattern to write your essay about childhood memory. Let's read it. Childhood is the best period of man's life. One has no worries or fears in childhood. It is the time when everyone loves you and takes care of you. In fact, everyone remembers his childhood. I remember my childhood very much. There are many memories of my childhood that come to me again and again. All memories of my childhood are very sweet. But what I remember the most is Eid holidays at my grandparents' home. When I was just 7 years old, we went to our grandparents to spend Eid together. We went to picnic spots to enjoy Eid. We also visited our relatives. They all loved me a lot. I also received many gifts from my family. Grandma cooked very delicious food for all of us. That was the best period of my childhood. In the same way, you can write about your childhood memory. I hope you will come up with great essays. Best of luck. That was all from today. Take a very good care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.